Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel guys. Today we're going to be talking about Passy. Anyways guys, every day I wake up, now I see Passy on live stream. And you know that there was an incident about Mr. Cecil and Passy, okay? And I just want to get back and replay that video again for you guys because some things are not adding up to me. Okay. Okay guys, let me start off guys. I've been listening to this. You guys know I don't like to play people's video in my video. But I just need to react on it because everybody's going so hard at Mr. Cecil. I also went hard at Mr. Cecil too. But I think Passy has to bear some kind of responsibility because why Mr. Cecil went and paid for an hotel in Nairobi? Why? Is it because Passy and him had made an agreement that, listen, you know, I need for you to come to Nairobi before he left the village, and then I'll pay for the hotel and you can come to the hotel? You think that maybe Mr. Cecil probably told her that the hotel was going to be for her and her kids, or the hotel was going to be for her alone? Why? At the end, Mr. Cecil is begging her, oh, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Why don't you come? I'm going to lose my $500. Let's do a little bit of listening here. Okay, here it is. Okay, when you come, you don't need to do what you never done before. What does that mean? You don't need to do what you've never done before. It sounds like Mr. Cecil and Passy had some kind of entanglement. They got entangled. I don't know if you know what I mean, entanglement. They got entangled before in the village. And maybe Passy does not like the way how Mr. Cecil pushes. Maybe Passy wanted for Mr. Cecil was to put her on that, you know, that plane that comes to their village. I think it's about 30 minutes away from Never Ansay, where Deem Wango them sometimes fly on that plane. Maybe Passy did not want to ride on a bus for 10 hours all the way to Nairobi. And she's probably figuring more or less, look, I am a young 28-year-old widow with 4 children. I am building a nice big house from my subscribers' money. I feel important to the point if Mr. Cecil, this old man, wants me, he needs to put me on a private plane, that plane that comes over to, I don't know where that plane, but I know it's 30 minutes away from Gazmara. Sent for Rocio on that plane before, and also they fly Dimongo flew the family on that airstrip to Nairobi. So maybe Passy watched the videos and figure more or less, you know what, I'm kind of feeling myself, I'm kind of feeling nice now. This 72-old man wants me, and that's my sugar daddy. Maybe he needs to put me on that plane. Why should I travel 10 hours by bus overnight with those people on the bus? I've never been to that big city before. Maybe she wanted us to be treated like a queen. And Mr. Cecil probably figure more or less, you know, I just want you to come to the hotel. and I just want you to just eat my cucumber. And she's saying that, I can't do that to my mouth. I've never done that before. Guys, let's listen to it again. Let's see if we can make some sense out of it.
My name is Robert Lucas, and I'm the creator of the Sweet Pack.
No commercial here. Anyways, guys, you hear about that for yourself. He says you should just come to Nairobi, and when you come to Nairobi, call me. And he also said you don't have to do, you could just do the normal. What Mr. Cecil means by you can just do the normal, is it because he have had encounters with Passy before, and they did something before, and he's probably trying to introduce something else different, like putting the cucumber inside of the mouth, and she's saying to him, you know, I can't do that to my mouth. Me personally, I think something went wrong. I think that Passy is not as innocent of a widow like what we're thinking. Because why on earth would Mr. Cecil, in his own mind, be making up stories like that if Passy did not give him some kind of pass? Because Mr. Cecil probably is thinking, you know what? She doesn't have a husband no more. She's a widow. She got 4 children. She's young. She's poor. I'm a little bit wealthy because I live in the United States. I could be a sugar daddy and she could be my sugar baby. I wonder if that's what it is. I have to think. And then again too, there's a lot of reactors, a lot of people coming down. Even myself came down on Mr. Cecil. But the bottom line is about Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil is 72 years old. Passy is 28 years old. Passy is not 18 years old. She's 28 years old. Passy is a widow. Passy got 4 kids. Passy is not a virgin. Okay? Passy is not a virgin. She's had 4 kids before, and she's a widow. There is nothing wrong with a man, even if the man is old and falling over, to go for a younger woman. What is wrong with that? The only thing that is wrong with that picture right there, Mr. Cecil is a married man. And like Daddy Gordon says, all married people should have boundaries and respect for their partners. The only thing that I'm blaming Mr. Cecil for is a married man. Apart from that, over here in the United States, women have sugar daddies all the time. Women have sugar daddies all the time, and sugar babies got sugar daddies all the time. That's the only thing I gotta say. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a man looking a woman that way. It only looks bad because this man is married. And Passy now, she keeps up. Passy, why would you record Mr. Cecil? What would give you the idea to record someone without letting them know that they're being recorded? Do you know in the United States here, it's illegal, especially in Ohio here, to record somebody against their will? Do you know you can go to jail for that? And that attorney up there that's telling you about defamation, I don't know if that attorney himself knows what who's being defamed, her or Mr. Cecil. Any big company that's calling you in regards to bills or anything like that, the first thing you hear them saying that you are being recorded. You're supposed to let a person know that you're recording them. You can't have 2 phones. You're talking to one person on another phone, and then you're using the other phone to record this man. What reason? What reason gives you to record somebody, unless you are planning to blackmail this person, why you would record him? And why would you record him? You answer me that question. Somebody put it down in the comment section below for me. Because when you are recording somebody, it's legal that you're telling them that they're recorded. The reason why you did not tell that man that you're recording him because you had ulterior motive. And to record somebody and use that recording against them, that is called scammer. And like Gabby says, everybody in that village are scammers. Everybody in that village are scammers. I didn't say Gabby says it. Why would you record that man? I want an answer for that. What possesses you to record Mr. Cecil? Now they were saying that Mr. Cecil also, whenever time he calls you or call him, is always naked, showing his cucumber. And why would he do something like that if he didn't feel he could do it? Because clearly, I'm a married woman. I'm a married wife. And if I talk to somebody about my children, somebody's trying to sponsor me for some reason, the first thing I'm going to let them know, look, thank you for your help, but I am married. Why would somebody just be coming on to you like that with pictures? And why would he be telling you to take pictures of his private parts and send it to him? Those are the questions that I have to ask Passy. And I would appreciate if Passy would come out and just open up and say the whole thing, what happened. Because for Mr. Cecil to be taking it to that step, to the point where you went to go book a hotel, why would somebody just go book a hotel knowing that you're not coming to Nairobi, knowing that they're going to be losing their money? Why would they do that if you didn't have some kind of agreement and some kind of arrangement? Why he would just go book the place? And then he's probably saying, look, I'm taking care of your kid and I'm sending you money. I just need to be a part of you. I just need to be a part of your life. And then you're using this phone call that you are recording Mr. Cecil. You're taking it to Jintu. You're taking it to Mogesi. What are your real intentions? What are your real reasons? I want Passy to come out and explain all of that to me, because everybody's crucifying Mr. Cecil. Number one, Mr. Cecil did not rape you. Mr. Cecil did not beat you. Mr. Cecil did not insult you, to what I can tell. So if he didn't do all of that to you, what crime did Mr. Cecil commit against you? Tell me, Passy, as a female person, as a lady like myself, as a human being, what crime did Mr. Cecil commit against you more than he's trying to have relations with a young girl, with a 28-year-old girl? Tell me, because I don't see any crimes here. I don't see any laws broken here. You are not a teenager. He didn't send for you as a 15-year-old like Mara, like what Mara did to that white girl at Ivanshore House. I don't think he touched you inappropriately either. So please tell me, what are the crimes that Mr. Cecil commit? And he's saying that you are defaming him, and you're saying that he's defaming you. So both of you, Mr. Cecil and Passy, to me, both of you are in the wrong. Both of you were inappropriate to each other. I am not buying your innocent story about, widow of 4 kids. I'm not buying it, Passy. You need to come out and explain all that stuff that you went to gym to with, and that stuff that you went to Mogesi with, because they're so dumb themselves. They're not thinking, okay, in order for a man to book a hotel for me in advance, I had to have some kind of conversation with him. I had to make some kind of arrangement for him. And if he's saying to me, if you're saying to him, I can't come to Nairobi, and he's convincing you that he's going to be bringing a taxi for you, and if you, I can't do that to my motive, say, you don't have to do just the regular. If somebody's saying just the regular, that means he had you before. For him to be saying just the regular. Just the regular means it's something that you guys probably do on a regular basis since he's been to the village. What is he saying? You don't have to do that. You're saying, I can't do that with my mouth. And he's saying just the regular, just the normal. What is the normal? What is the normal that he's talking about? Is he talking about normal sexual relationship? So that's what I need answer from Passy, because I'm not going to be crucifying Mr. Cecil anymore on that. I think Mr. Cecil is inappropriate, of course. I think he did some disrespectful things by going in your purse and, probably, telling you not to be speaking with some of the friends them, or he's probably did some inappropriate things. But I think that you've had money from him before. I think that he has given you money before. And my opinion is, allegedly, now don't come for me, I'm telling you what I'm thinking. I'm a woman. That he probably gave you money, and you probably needed more money to buy iron sheet for the house. And you probably wanted him to give you some money before you go to Mombasa. And he probably did not give you the money that what you were asking for to finish up your house. Because every day now you're on live stream, and every time you go on a live stream, people are donating to you. They want to help you with your home. You're building a nice home. Of course, you deserve a nice home with your children. I agree with you. You deserve a nice home with your children. And if that's how you want to get money, by being on live stream and be begging every day, you're not begging directly though. People are feeling sorry for you and they're trying to help you, but that's a form of begging indirectly, going on a live stream and saying that your PayPal is there, or saying that your mode of collecting money is there. That's a form of begging indirectly. There's nothing wrong with begging indirectly. Really, nothing is wrong with it. But it all depends on your motive now. Because you are there saying that Mr. Cecil, as you're clearing up Mr. Cecil has lied, or is telling lies on you, and blah, 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 and all kinds of stuff going on. So I really don't understand the whole picture of this. So that's the reason why I wanted was for you to come out and clear the whole thing up. In the meantime, Mr. Cecil, you need to not go on any more live stream. You need to not be talking about Passy no more. Like I said to you before, if you had done something to Passy, you need to apologize. You need to move on. Leave those people in the village alone. They don't need your help. Like I said, you did not commit any crime. I don't see where there was a crime that was committed. I just blame you for a lot of inappropriate things that you did. I feel that the people in Jamaica would better appreciate the type of help that you went to Never Answer Village to do. You went to cut out the road. They didn't ask you to cut out the road to what A.M. Carroll is saying. I feel that you should never cut out a road for Mara. Mara claims he's a rich man. He should have cut out his own roads. Mara claims he's so rich, he needs to take care of his own people in the village, okay? And then, since you probably is a nice standing man, and you probably I think you're probably straight away because you went to Mara's home. Because Mara has a bad reputation, starting from that party last December where it says a lot of babies are going to be made at the party. He was even showing the bushes them were, and he was telling people to bring condoms. So I don't know how Mara is saying that he's not responsible for all of this. Of course you're responsible. Whoever comes to your home, you should set boundaries and protect your own people from that neighborhood. And you are the cause of all of these problems that is going on in the Nabaanse village. You, Mara. You are the cause. You and your family is the cause of all of this. And it started from the party. I cannot blame D. Mwanga because D. Mwanga was not at the party and D. Mwanga did not come to the party. She did the right thing. And as far as I'm concerned, D. Mwanga went to Jamaica. She likes the Jamaican people. I'm Jamaican. I like D. Mwanga. And I feel for a fact that D. Mwanga should not go back to that village, or people them do not like her there. As a matter of fact, every time D. Mwanga goes home to Nabaanse village where she comes from, I don't like her. Because she looks so different. She looks trashy. She looks like she don't take baths when she go there. She looks so terrible in those big old ugly clothes. When D. Mwanga is away from the village, D. Mwanga looks like a normal human being. She looks completely different. As a matter of fact, she speaks so nicely now. She don't need to go back to that village. If it was me like you, D. Mwanga, try to see if you can find a man in the United States or Canada or the UK to marry you so you can get your residency so you can stay out of that village. You don't belong in that village anymore, girl. You have passed that stage. You went up ever since you went to Jamaica. You went up, okay? And the village to me, no more village for you, D. Mwanga. Step ahead away from me. I'm from Jamaica. And I left Jamaica when I was a young. And I have my Puerto Rican husband here. And we have everything together. I don't care about going back to Jamaica. Jamaica, of course, is my home. I'm not going to deny Jamaica, but I'm not going back there. For what reason? My family, them is not even there. And even if my family was there, I would not be going back there. For what reason? What am I going back there for? Maybe I'll go to visit one of these days, but I will not be going back there to live. Because I don't live there. The United States is where I live now. I'm a citizen of the United States. I've got dual citizenship. I'm Jamaican and I'm American. So, D. Mwanga, take my advice and stay away from that village. Because whenever time you go to that village, I look at you differently whenever time you're in that village. And I don't like you when you go to that village. And I'm the type of person that likes you, but I don't like you when you go to that village. You look terrible when you go to that village. Anyways, guys, we're talking about Passy and Mr. Cecil and Mr. Kenya. And now Mr. Kenya is up there talking about he needs friends, he need rich people. And why is this man looking for rich people? The reason why he's looking for rich people because he's looking for rich donors. And nobody's going to invest in that man. Once they look at his videos, he's a passport bro, still is a passport bro. You can't fool me. They're going to look at your Colombia video. They're going to look at how you took that little white girl from where she came from to try to do stuff for her. She never liked you like that. And you were pushing up yourself because she's a Mzungu. But I bet you would not send for your African queens and from the village to come to America though. But you're going to send for some Mzungu white young girl that was not 18 years old yet. You're lucky you are in Africa, because if you was in the United States, oh my God, the government would have you for supper, because all of that stuff is illegal. Passport bros is illegal in the United States, and that's called abuse of women, and that's called abuse of a minor. Okay, so make sure you don't do nothing like that again. And you're not an example for nobody. And you're thinking because you're in Africa, people are coming to the village. Why people, if you're in America, if you're in Canada, if you're in the UK, why are you going to a dirty village like that? America do not look like that, guys. We got so much opportunity here. You're looking for a YouTuber to help you with YouTube? It's here in America. It's here in America. You don't have to leave from America, go look for nothing. You can also go on 5R. There is an app called 5R. They can help you start your YouTube channel. They can help manage your YouTube account. FIVERR. You don't need to go to Mara. Mara is a nobody. He's an African man of no standings. Look at the way how he behaves in his village. This man sometimes pees on cameras. This man says that he doesn't use toilet paper, okay? He doesn't wear underwears. Who want to invest in a pig like that? Tell me. Certainly not me. People wake up, subscribers wake up. Do not invest in this man. He's only looking to use somebody. Jean too, and all the people in the village, watch their videos before you try to invest in this man. This man is no good. He's a scammer. All of those people from the village are scammers. Just like the Mzungu Gabby says. Stay away from that village, guys. Let them build up their own village. They don't appreciate anyone. They're ungrateful. They're the only one that understands their own people. Yesterday I was watching a video and I seen that Vigi Junior or whatever his name, Vigi Junior, whatever his name is. He has a nice pretty wife from Ireland that comes to the village sometimes. I don't know why that lady would even marry somebody like him. Anyways, he's trying with his life, and I see where he was putting on a little fake tears yesterday when he didn't get the passport to go to Tanzania border. Guys, what I'm trying to say, imagine this. Africa is a continent with, what, 100 and something, how many countries are in the continent of Africa? And they don't have freedom of movements. They have to pay for visa to go in their own country. They have to pay, Kenya has to pay to go to Tanzania. Tanzania has to pay to Uganda. They don't have freedom of movement. Look at us, we're in the United States, 52 states in the United States. And I can pick up my bag, my suitcase right now and jump in my car outside. Or book a flight to another state, to Georgia. Georgia is what, 10 hours away from Ohio? I can book a flight there, 1 hour flight to Georgia. Okay, I can book a flight to Miami. I can drive to Miami. I think the only place that we can drive to is Hawaii. But we don't need no passport and we don't need nothing. It is already here for us. We don't have hindrance of movement. We can move freely in the United States. And to see some people are leaving the United States, going to Africa to get those poor people to help you with YouTube channel, man. You guys are sick in the head, man. You guys got problems up here, man. Do you know how plentiful and how fruitful this United States of America is? And you guys are going to lower yourself down. Mr. Cecil, you lower yourself down. Look, you lower your standards down. Just to go to that village. If it's young girls you want, they're here in America. If it's young women you want, go to Jamaica. You know what Daddy Gorgon says? Daddy Gorgon says, the most beautiful black women them in the world is Jamaicans. Only thing, I am a married woman. You understand? But you can tell from looking at me, you can tell Jamaican people are beautiful, nice people. So why would you want to go to those people in Africa to go do stuff for them? You even have poor people in your neighborhood where you come from in the United States. Invest where you're at. Don't go out. Clean up your backyard first. Clean up your backyard. Don't go clean somebody's backyard and then come back. That's why they disrespected you, Mr. Cecil. That's why they disrespected you. Maybe you was at high standards before, but once you get to that village, Mara alone is disassociating himself with you. That man, all he wanted was your money. He doesn't have your back right now. Mara is not happy with you at all. Mara don't like you like that no more. He's only pretending. Mr. Cecil, cut your losses away from those ungrateful people. Cut your losses away. And the mistake that you made, you are a married man. That's why we're all coming down on you like this. But you did not do anything wrong. You did not commit a crime. Passy is of legal age to tell you yes or no. And you are of a legal age to say yes or no. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, comment, guys, and let me know if you want to see more of these videos, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.